Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Stream number 2. I'm coming in with under video and all. I'm doing a ton, son. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the late night live. Shout out to the people nice and early in the stream. Welcome to the show. I got this show, a show after. We got a lot of shows to do, guys. We're not done. We got a lot to do. How am I doing? Well enough, you know. Long day for sure. My own fault. Long day tomorrow. You know how it goes. You're sick as a dog, Paco. I hope you start feeling better, man. What's good, everybody? Shout out to the people. What's up? Welcome to the live show. It's a late night live, bringing the thunder and the fantastic vibes per usual. Hope you guys are well. Yeah, we're going to chop it up about UFC 316. We're going to talk it out. We're going to chop it up, man. Press conference. What will we say about the press conference? I just watched the highlights, dog. I won't even lie to you. Okay. Relatively okay. Relatively. Relatively. Nothing crazy being said. UFC B-Day Saturday. Hey, happy B-Day, bro. Out here taking rip skis, watching Suicide Boys music videos. What a fucking beautiful day. The press conferences suck, man. At one point, I remember when the press conferences mattered, but now it's like, who cares, bro? Who cares about pressers? Nah, Dana wasn't there. Yeah. Cody Brundage live now on Cycle Parlay Dude Show. Told him one leg O'Malley by decision. The worst bet he can make. I think O'Malley's winning. I don't really even understand the point of UFC press conferences anymore. They don't bring any value. They used to at one time, but press conferences now, it's like boring ass conversations. What do I make for the curls to pop? Would you believe if I told you I literally didn't put shit in my hair? I just fucking brushed it after the shower. I put conditioner in the shower on with shampoo. This is just my fucking hair, bro. I have curly ass hair. O'Malley able to stop Merab's takedowns. I think O'Malley can stop the takedowns. Same old question, same old bullshit. Boring. UFC press conferences are dying. I don't think they're necessary. I'm over it. Get some almond butter to keep it out, keep it not frizzy, AJ. That's good to know. All right, maybe I'll do that, bro. Maybe I'll get some almond butter. I think O'Malley's going to win the rematch. Merab's been quiet. Merab's like stuttering on his words and shit. Spark it up for the late night live. I will do a Ripski at some point, but I don't want to start the show off a rip. Unless the likes went crazy early, you know? I'm not ready for it yet. Press conference was trash. I don't even want to talk about the press. It was a UFC press conference. Nothing really happens. Dana wasn't there. John Anik gave a very politically correct answer as far as, you know, the John Jones conversation that came up. Didn't really comment on the petition, kind of just circled around the question. Typical shill stuff now, unfortunately, shill behavior. Welcome to the UFC. Welcome to the business side. That's why you got the AJ side. Fuck the press conference. They suck. Thank you, Hollow Heretic, for becoming a member. Shout out to you, big dog. Let's get the members moving. I do want to get into the live, prediction / discussion about the picks. Obviously, I'm here to hear what you guys are saying more than just talk myself. But we're gonna go through each and every fight, and we're gonna do polls for each and every matchup on this card. You guys are gonna get your votes in, and then I'll debate with you guys in chat if you're on the other side, or maybe just fucking answer your questions. The usual vibe on the late night live. Welcome to the show. Fight number one, poll is up, and let's start cooking up, man. Let's slowly but surely start moving up this damn card. So, fight number one on this card should be up in about 5 seconds. We got lightweights going after it. Lightweight prospect fight. Markel Mederos, who's unbeaten inside of the UFC, taking on Mark Choinski, who I'd say is relatively promising as a prospect. Good wrestling base, undefeated, but tells us nothing. What do we know about him? Undefeated record, trains at Rufus Sport, is the Anthony Pettis Fighting Championship champion. That doesn't seem biased that he's with them because, he's probably getting favorable match. He is with Rufus Sport being in the corner where, Anthony Pettis built his fucking career. I look at Markel Mederos. I see a tactical kickboxer. I see a guy with good leg kicks. I see a guy with good rhythm flow. And overall, I'd say pretty efficient movement to his game. I think that Markel Mederos is a skillful fighter. The worry with Markel would be him getting grapple fucked. I do believe that Markel Mederos fights hands relatively well. I think he's pretty sound defensively in grappling positions. And I will favor Markel Mederos to get a pretty clean win over Mark Choinski. I think a unanimous decision makes sense. Choinski coming in on short notice. Hasn't fought anybody good. It's all cans. His opposition is all cans. 8-7. Fought that one guy who was 5-2. Mostly nobodies, man. And I think that Markel Mederos, you have to give him some respect. To beat an Austin Hubbard, it's not super like, whoa, but it's impressive. I mean, Hubbard's a vet. I'll say Markel Mederos on the cards. Choinski coming out on short notice. Markel was ill last week, though, which is a red flag. Let's see what the people in the chat are saying, man. You checked his IG. Seems like a really hard worker. I believe he is, for sure. He looks in good shape. We'll see on the scales tomorrow. We'll see on the scales tomorrow, bro. That'll kind of be a tell-all. I've never been impressed with Markel fight once, but Mark hasn't fought anyone ever. Locks with Logan. I think Markel is going to pull through. Decision win. But I get not wanting to bet this side. You're looking at 2-1 odds for a fight that has red flags around it. Choinski unproven. Markel Mederos pulled out of a fight last week. AJ, this stream saving me. Just watch Mormon Wives, my girl. Thank you. Hey, Max Urs Bischoff. Shout out to you, bro. I got you, big dog. This fight is ours. The question is, can the new guy beat the sick guy? Geez, how sick is Markel now? He's a friend of the channel. I like Markel a lot. He's been on the show before. Markel Mederos is a guy that you can chop it up with and have a good vibe. You know what I'm saying? He's a very cool motherfucker. Does that mean that he's an ex-UFC champ? That's not what I'm saying. But I do think he's a skillful fighter. I think he's got potential. And I like his chances to win a difficult fight against a hard-nosed wrestler. I'm going to say Markel Mederos by a decision at -193. You got favorite status for him. How does he get it done? I mean, it's not impossible that Markel Mederos were to land some beautiful shots and get a KO, but a lot less likely. Choinski seems to be pretty game motherfucker. Decision makes more sense. Mederos decision +125. Over 1.5 rounds is -400. I won't even lie to you, chat. Over 1.5 could be like a lock in a 4-leg parlay. Low key. I like Mederos as a dog against Oki, not liking him as a favorite after pulling out. Paku, I think your head's on straight. I am going live at 12 p.m. Eastern time. Yes, I set my alarm clock tomorrow nice and early. 12 p.m. Eastern time tomorrow, I will go live, okay? I'm going live early. I'm bringing the thunder nice and early. I'm not fucking around, chat. I'm not joking. So, I'm bringing the heat. Thank you, Trading Champ. Shout out to you, big dog. Shout out to the Trading Champ. Bana. Pick is Markel Mederos. Does anybody want to push hard on the other side? No, it doesn't seem like it. Upper Decky Gang, Sleepy AJ. Listen, I'll go to bed early tonight. Diarrhea doesn't last a week. That's just Mexico. Mederos is fine. He wasn't fighting in Mexico, though. Mederos is 86%. Top 2 locks of the card. I want to talk about all the picks, but I mean, I think Pyfer wins. I think Van's live. The overs there is live. O'Malley, of course. There's some sneaky plays that you can make, bro. Poll number 1. Markel Mederos wins. He's my pick. He's your pick. And I feel like I just want to rock and roll all night. Yeah. Yeah, that sound is just for taking ripskis. Doesn't hit the same without the rips. But I will be doing a rip at some point. We're currently at 24 likes. I will do the first ripski of the stream at 65 likes. I'm making you guys work for it a bit with the likes because it's a pay-per-view late night live. I think we should have more likes up in here before I do any type of ripski or anything like that. But let's keep on running up the card. I'm going to get the poll up for fight number 2 on the card. Woo! Welcome to the jungle. I feel in a flow state, guys. I burned over 600 calories on cardio today. I fucking locked in. I burned like 603, so it's not like that much over. But I fucking be sweating like a freak, man. I'm trying to dial in, get shredded as possible. Because tomorrow I'm doing the fitness check-in, and I want to look as lean as I can be. You know what I'm saying? AJ clear-headed off the ripski. It's impressive as fuck. No cap. Thank you, Too Lit. I mean, you know, bro, when I'm off the ripski, I flow even quicker. I just like the ripski because it's a vibe. Deadass, I was scrolling on my phone and just loaded my big because I was because I heard the movie. You loaded your shit. You're about to take a ripskis. That's funny as fuck. The music is like the ripski sound now. I don't even know the machine, bro. It's a mix of like a fucking elliptical treadmill and a stepper. All I know is it's fucking good and it makes you sweat a lot and burn calories like crazy. Banana. I did not see the picture you posted on Discord. I'll check Discord around ripski time. All right. But hey, keep running the likes up, chat. Welcome to the show. If you just tuned in, we're about to run up to fight number 2 on this card. Next matchup, we have Salkilld versus Yanal Ashmouz. Now, if you are out there thinking Salkilld is just going to toy with Ashmouz easily, when you look at the lines, that's what you'll believe. I think you might be overrating Salkilld a bit. Nonetheless, I'm picking him to win, and he does have a big reach advantage, but it's not like, Ashmouz is some bummish can. Ashmouz has got some gnarly kicking skills, kind of like Muslim Salkilld. He's got some hands on him. He's got some wrestling. He's athletic and explosive. And I think overall, he's like a good striking practitioner with at least basic grappling game. On the opposite side, Salkilld, slick jiu-jitsu, long, large guy. Good size for the weight class, for sure. Fucking 6 feet tall. And I don't even think Ashmouz is really 5'9". I call it bullshit. The heights are bullshit. He ain't 5'9". He's 5'7". Nonetheless, I think Salkilld should win. I think he could take the back of Ashmouz, take him down. He could get touched up a bit with big shots in the striking, but he'll also land some good straights with that big reach advantage. I'm picking Salkilld, but in no fucking way, shape, or form do I look at this fight and say that minus 650 is justified. That minus 650 doesn't make much sense to me. I think Salkilld should be minus 210 at most. No light. Thank you for almost making me knock my drink over. 3 months of membership. Went to a rave this weekend, and my Apple Watch said I lost 2,500 calories and walked 20 miles. Holy shit. Bro, did you find the rave bay? What's the update on that? No light. You got a rave bay? This is going to be a good fight. He fought Sam Patterson at a 70-inch reach, so I think it would be close. And he knocked Sam the fuck out, bro. And he knocked him out. Definitely Salkilld the pick, but like recognize that, Ashmouz is not just a punching bag. Salkilld kind of asked for it. I don't think he's exceptional. Yeah, he fucked up Jubilee. Highly post in Discord when his name isn't green. Do we have an imposter? Hey, Paku, you know what? The mods of the fucking Discord, man. What are they getting lazy? They be sending people out that aren't with the green. That's interesting. King's World might have just outed himself, bro. Oh, shit. Hey, KZ, have a good night's sleep, bro. Wishing a well recovery to KZ. Sorry I'm live so late. I will talk to you tomorrow, KZ. Peace out, buddy. All right, let's read the odds. Minus 650, but is there any value on anything here? Over 1.5 rounds, minus 325. I think we're going over a round and a half at minus 325. Over 2.5, minus 160. Salkilld could sub him up. Salkilld could pull something off. Hey, pick him MMA. What's up, big dog? Salkilld could pull something off. I'm going to pick the side of Quillian Salkilld for a decision, but a late finish is not crazy. Not crazy at all. Yanal KO, I got you, bro. I got you, dog. Yo, you know what I think I'm about to buy, Vulture? I think I might buy either the Volcano for the fucking herb, or I'm gonna buy the fucking like handheld version, the same brand, man. Found them online. They look sick, bro. Ashmouz KO is 10-1, plus 1,000 money, bro. Plus 1,000 money. Good night, KZ. Get some recovery, my friend. Bro, I can't wait for 317. 317 is about to absolutely slap, bro. I can't wait either. I can't fucking wait. I can't wait. Hey, 206 Stoner. Thank you for the likes. Yeah, keep running up the likes, guys. We got a pay-per-view card. We got a badass late night stream. I'm bringing guests on at the end. We got a lot of things coming this stream, so keep it locked in. But as far as the odds, money line is crazy. How is Salkilld to win? Ashmouz never finished. It's not like Ashmouz is a bum. Salkild's got 3 KOs, 3 submissions with 2 decisions. Like I said, Ashmouz never finished before. Hard to say, man. I feel like decision makes the most sense. I'm going to say Quillian Salkilld gets it done. Unanimous decision. But I do think he's live to drop around and definitely some close exchanges with Ashmouz. But that crazy reach advantage is something. What's up, Michael Key? Volcano, bro, you don't need the practicality. Got the cart for that. Vulture, you're speaking my language, bro. Thank you for saying that. I feel like that's a universal sign. I'm glad you're in the damn chat for this. Because I was like, man, I was thinking about the handheld, but I'm like, that Volcano would be so cool. Yeah, it's time to cop a motherfucking Volcano, bro. I'm either going to get it from a smoke shop or I'm going to order it online. I'm going to probably see the price difference. But that'll be sick, bro. I need to, you know, I want to keep the lungs. I'm trying to get really into doing cardio. I want to start running again and shit too. So your boy wants to be in great shape. And I think that limiting the bong ski, not saying I won't ever do it, but having the Volcano ready to rock and roll instead might be a better option. Volcano's good, but he uses a lot of herb. Hey, it's all good, man. It's all good. Fuck it. You're the most chill UFC YouTuber. Always watch your picks. I'm betting on UFC. Good vibes in here. Thank you, Ed. I'm live every day too, man. Tune into the lunchtime stream tomorrow. Got a special show cooking up for the crew. Do I care about NBA? Kinda. Enough so that like I might look at game 7 of the NBA finals. How about that? Am I getting into longevity? I just want to feel great. And cardio is key, man. I want to be in the best shape ever. I love lifting. Don't get it twisted. But for too many years, I was too focused on just being a bulky piece of shit. Now I want to be a functional fucking specimen, bro. And I feel like I've built enough muscle that I have really good strength and I can continue to add strength gains while doing other things. I don't see why I couldn't be more well-rounded, you know? And if I ever want to fucking get back on the mats, I can fucking do that. You know what I'm saying? Not just being a bulky piece of shit. Then it's like I have to get in shape and then like get on the mats. You see what I'm saying? Rather show up in shape, get fucking whooped for a couple weeks, and then get my flow, bro. A month in, I'll be back. A month in, you're back. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you're already in shape. It's just you got to get the rust off. Versus if you're out of shape, then you got to do 3 months of getting in shape. Plus, then you know it's gonna take some time. I'd rather be in shape. Rather be in shape. Woo! I'm going to close out the poll. I think this fight is kind of self-explanatory. A small percentage of people going for the side of Ashmouz. Cardio and plyometric. Yeah, I'm going to add in box jumps too. I'm planning on adding in different plyometrics. Like mostly, I like box jumps. Oh, sorry for deleting your message, no light. I did not mean to. First thing I did, Trev, good thing she was half naked and there was no bulge. My bad, dude. Clicked that by mistake. My fault. Hey, at least I didn't block you by mistake. That would have sucked. That would not have been good. That would not have been good. All right, I'm going to throw the poll up for the next fight. We got more fights. But yeah, Salkilld is the people's pick. right. Poll is going up. And we're going to keep on moving up. Keep running the damn like button, man. Keep running the like button up, man. I want 100 likes up in here. It's all calories in, calories out, of course, but I'm just trying to be a better athlete. You know what I'm saying? Next fight, Jeka Saragih versus Ju Sang Yu. I'm going to pick Sang Yu to win. I don't think Saragih is all that. He throws like huge punches. He's a power hitter, a bit of a brawler, kind of a wild man. But at the end of the day, Yu is more tactical in the stand-up department with dangerous straight shots and good timing. He also has pretty sound grappling, or at least relatively, where I think Saragih's a mid-grappler. At the end of the day, Saragih's a good brawler with a puncher's chance, but I think Yu has more clean striking, and I really like his style. I think for his UFC debut, he wants to fucking bang, especially pay-per-view fight card like this. Yu has a chance to make a statement and get some traction on him. 8-0 right now. I think he knocks Saragih out. I can't pick a guy who's lost to Weston Wilson and Anshu Jubli. And I think Yu Sang Yu is going to look for the KO. But I will say he definitely could also out-grapple Jeka Saragih. But most sensible outcome is Yu probably wanting to bang on the feet and show those hands. But I think also he could show the sub threat. So inside distance will make sense to me. Of course, money line is atrocious at -625. Inside distance for you at 170. The way these two match up, I do think it's a fight that ends inside distance, and I think it's going to be violent. Submission for you is +260. KO +150. I lean towards the side of KO officially, but I could definitely see you deciding to mix it up in the ground. The issue is, Yu's unproven at a high level. Not that Saragih is all that, but he definitely hits hard. And, a guy that likes to bang on the feet, and if Yu wants to brawl with him, crazy shit happens in badass striking fights. But at the end of it all, I think that Yu Sang Yu does take home a violent win. And I think he pulls this one off and gets some hype on him. I think he's a good prospect from Korea, coming from Korean Zombies League. I look forward to what I'm seeing with him, and I think that he wins. I don't really feel like there's too much else to say with this one here. It's not like we got to go too crazy with this, I feel like. Is there any believers on Saragih? I'm seeing 20-ish% Saragih. Jeka plus Yanal, both by KO, is the most savage, amazing D-Gen call, and I'm sprinkling it. Good luck, Corbo, but I don't see it. Thank you guys for hitting the like. You're late. Ashmouz should win in the Salkilld fight. You're going ballsy, Skater. Holy shit. Skater going ballsy, bro. You're not too late. We're on fight number 3. Come on, Jubilee, King of Lions. You're right, Pick'em. Hey, are you excited for the Ultimate Fighter next week? First ever Indian Ultimate Fighter contestant. That is going to be cool. I'm closing the poll out for this one. I'm not spending too much time on fights I don't see necessary to spend too much time on. Yu is obviously the pick, and he should go out and win. I doubt that's, he sells, but this game is crazy, and people do crazy shit. Next fight, ladies fight that actually interests me a lot. Bump, bum, 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 bum. Bump, bum, 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 bum. All right. Poll is running. Poll is running. The poll is running. Let's keep on running up the card. Next fight on the card, we have Ariane Lipski da Silva versus Wang Cong. I'm going to pick the Wang gang. I do think she pulls through. I have my, reasonable doubts about how she matches up against the elites. And though I think Ariane Lipski is a pretty good striker with a relatively well-rounded MMA game and definitely improving grappling over the years, I feel like Wang is too slick. And she's got a lot more experience at a high level in striking. Like, don't get it twisted. Like, Silva's got some grappling nowadays, but at one point, Antonina Shevchenko put her in the crucifix and pounded her out. I think that the Silva is skillful with Muay Thai, but she was an amateur level, whereas Cong was pro-level kickboxing, beat Valentina Shevchenko. She's very slick in the stand-up. She does have that bad loss to Gabriela Fernandez, but when you really look back at it, southpaw stance, kind of crazy power, and the perfect left hand that landed. Crazy shit happens in this fight game, and sometimes good prospects do get upset by okay athletes that have a bit of oomph in the punch. The difference is because Ariane Lipski da Silva is so tactical, I think that Cong Wang in a tactical fight is more likely. And I'm not saying that Lipski doesn't ever brawl. She does have her moments where she brawls, but Da Silva comes from a base of proper, Muay Thai national level in Brazil. And I think that when you have two girls that are relatively fine-tuned in stand-up, I have to go with the sharper one. Like the reason Gabriela Fernandez pulled that off is the herky-jerky and awkward style. Lipski da Silva does things more so by the book. And I think that Kong Wang recognizes the strikes and picks her apart and probably wins the decision. I think so. Finch loves Wang is funny. I think it's a vibe, bro. This fight is a vibe, bro. I'm looking forward to this fight. I think it's a good matchup. I'm interested in seeing what the fuck happens. You sprinkled on Yanal KO plus Jeka. The fighter analysis is enough to make someone go nutty. My fighter analysis is a bit psychotic, bro. At the end of it all, I'll break it down. Literally, if you want, I'll give you a fucking limb by limb. Kong Wang, faster kicks. Kong Wang, sharper punches. Kong Wang, maybe better in the clinch. Hard to say. Lipski da Silva, dangerous with more wide shots, but ultimately, I think that the tactical Kong Wang will be pretty clean on the feet. Lipski doesn't really have a reach advantage by much. She's got half an inch, so I don't know. If she was like 5 inches taller, there's an argument that she could pull this one out, but both girls being approximately the same size, I really have to favor Kong Wang to win. Even though she's a 33-year-old prospect, I think she's got some potential, man. Wang was doing really well against Fernandez. And to be fair, don't forget too, that southpaw stance of Gabriela Fernandez, I think threw Wang for a loop a bit with the small gloves. And that's why I think she snuck that perfect shot in. Minus 600 for Wang, plus 425 for Lipski. Crazy odds. I'm going to say Wang by a decision, which is plus 130. If she is to get a KO, that'd be pretty wild. That's 2-1. But I don't know. I think Lipski's durable enough, and it's not like there's a big grappling threat from Wang. I see a back and forth striking fight, and I see a Kong Wang W on the judges' scorecards. Would I think a decision? I think yes. I think it happens. I think this fight probably goes over. Could be a sweaty over. That's funny as shit. Boom, 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 boom. Wang by knockout first round is crazy. You think she does Lipski in that bad? That would be sick. That would pump the hype for sure. But I'm going to say Wang, tactical decision. You know what I'm saying? Wang's minus 5.5, minus 160. I think she's live for a 30-27. The pick is Kong Wang to win. Favorite for a reason. And nobody's on Lipski in chat. 86% going Wang. Of course, a couple votes for Lipski, but nobody in chat like actively saying, yeah, I'm on Lipski. Nobody in chat pushing the Lipski side much is really what I'm getting at, which I understand. I don't think you should. I don't think it would be that sensible to confidently back Lipski. I think Kong Wang should win. I think Lipski could give her some trouble in moments, but Wang just too sharp, too clean, too tactical, and too well-versed in this game. Let's keep running. Next fight on the card, we have Khaos Williams versus Andreas Gustafsson. I would say that this is the against the grain pick of the prelims for me, but I'm going to pick Andreas Gustafsson. I like Gustafsson's style a lot. Relentless brawling pressure, Greco-Roman wrestling, which is very effective with his dirty boxing. I think he can back Khaos Williams up against the cage and kind of turn it into a nasty dogfight. I don't know how Williams fares with Gustafsson's physicality and also the willingness to brawl for Gustafsson. Aqua Fighting, thank you for 4 months of membership, bro. Shout out to you. When I look at the resume of Andreas Gustafsson, I say to myself, okay, yes, name value-wise, not great, but definitely shows knockout ability, willingness to brawl. And I'd say he's just a dangerous human being with 8 KO wins, 2 decisions, 1 decision, 2 decision losses, and then 2 submissions. On the opposite side, Khaos Williams, a heavy hitter for sure. He's got 7 knockout wins, but he does have 6 decisions. I think his punching power might be a bit overrated. Had that close fight with Rolando Bedoya. Ultimately did relatively well back in 2022 against Randy Brown, but that's 3 years ago. Most recently, back in February, Gabriel Bonfim put him to sleep with the choke. I think that Gustafsson as a dog brings that brawling style and just turns it into a crazy fight. And I don't know where Khaos Williams is at right now. I've heard things like about the real estate on the side. Gustafsson gives me the I'm going to die in the octagon vibes. He's ready to kill or be killed. And I think that the chin of Gustafsson should be pretty legendary. I could see Williams hitting him hard and then Gustafsson cracking him with something bigger. Kind of a wild, brawling fight where I see it turning into something crazy. I'm going to say Gustafsson's live for a dirty finish in this one. Potentially big knees to the body against the cage, big shots over the top. And even in striking from like the open mat, I don't think it's crazy if Gustafsson caught Khaos Williams with a big shot and hurt him because Khaos's defense is not great. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Gustafsson has not been finished as a professional, no. He's a physical specimen. He's fucking hungry, motivated, and dreaming of fucking fighting. He was supposed to fight last week against Trevin Giles. I was picking him there, and I'll pick him here. Plus 155 as an underdog. Khaos minus 180. The over 1.5 is minus 160. I'm feeling like Gustafsson's live for a finish at some point throughout this fight. KO win for Gustafsson plus 400. Fight to end inside the distance is minus 250. Expect a bit of a war, and I think we're going to find out about the chin. Call me a conspiracy theorist, but if the UFC is selling trading cards with a Gustafsson debut type of deal, means they probably think he's going to win. Well, they could be wrong, but he should be able to outdog Williams. Gustafsson is like one of those annoying, relentless pressure-based fighters. And yes, Khaos Williams knocked out, I think, a washed version of Carlston Harris back in May of last year. But in the fight following it, Bonfim handled him. In the fight before it was May of the year before, Bedoya and him had a close-ass fight where he won a split decision. That was pretty underwhelming. And I think that Gustafsson can outstrike him and beat him up. I'm going Andreas Gustafsson as an underdog to outdog Khaos Williams and probably KO him at some point throughout the fight. Gustafsson for the W, man. Dude's a fucking gamer. The Gustafsson gang, stand the fuck up. 57% of chat also on the Gustafsson gang. Also, guys, keep running the damn likes up, man. Keep running the damn likes up as we keep on moving up this card. I'm low-key enjoying the Sober J vibes for the breakdown. We'll see as we get closer to the main card, but I might hold myself, to a, what I'm saying, Sober J up until the, people start joining the show. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You right 100%. Thanks, Cam. You pick Gustafsson, but I think Williams sent him to the shadow realm. Then why'd you pick him? Why pick him? Why pick him if you don't think he's going to win? Genuine question. What's the point? Like, if you think he's going to lose, pick Khaos then. Next fight on the card. Serghei Spivac versus Waldo Cortes-Acosta. This is very grappler versus striker. This is the essence of grappler versus striker. Serghei Spivac is a menace to society when he gets fights to the mat. Very legit submission game, very heavy top pressure, good takedown arsenal. He's got 7 wins by KO, 8 wins by submission. He's got ground and pound. He's got nasty arm triangles. He can beat people up from top position. And when he gets on top, he's usually a nightmare for people on the bottom. Now, Waldo Cortes-Acosta, 13-1 as a pro. Definitely a great record, riding a 4-fight win streak in the UFC. Does have that loss about 2 years ago back to Marcos Ajero de Lima. I think he's gotten better since then. But at the end of the day, whereas Waldo has not showcased his level against fighters that could grapple near the level of Serghei Spivac. Spivac's pretty high level on the ground. And if Waldo goes out there and knocks him out, he puts himself in a conversation for like a real mega fight. Serghei Spivac is a flawed striker, though. Really not great on the feet. A little bit chinny. Wilts to big punches. But on the ground, his submission game is fucking terrifying. And I don't think Waldo can stop the grappling. Even though Waldo's probably going to outweigh him by a bit. We'll find out tomorrow at the weigh-ins. Make sure you tune into the weigh-in show. We'll find out for sure. But I think Serghei Spivac could still drag Waldo Cortes-Acosta to the ground. I think Serghei Spivac could take his back, choke him out. I think Serghei Spivac is live to beat up a Waldo Cortes-Acosta on the mat and then lock up like an arm triangle. Waldo's only fight against a grappler was against Thomas Peterson. He won by 3rd round KO. And that was outside of the UFC a few years back. He hasn't fought a high-level grappler like Spivac, who also has a submission game. So unknown how Waldo does when he hits the ground. Of course, you can say, oh, well, he out-grappled Rebellis to Spain. Dog, so did Austin Lane. I'm going to say Serghei Spivac, the better grappler, the younger man too, is able to get this fight to the ground and pull off a submission. Spivac's ground skills are legit. Submitted Marcin Tybura with an armbar from the bottom, took down Jailton Almeida. I think he's taken down Waldo Cortes-Acosta, and I think that Waldo's not going to be able to get back up to his feet. So the pick is going to be Spivac. And I'm going to say relatively impressive W incoming for Serghei Spivac as he gets a submission probably within the first round. Even if Spivac gets caught with something, I can see him trying to catch a sub off his back. He could end up fucking shooting up a triangle from bottom. Spivac decision is what I got. His ground skills scream finish a lot of the time, though. Spivac to win on the money line is minus 137, so not bad odds. Plus 117 for Where's Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Spivac to win by submission, currently plus 325. And if you like Waldo by KO, it's plus 175. The under 2.5 is minus 145 with the fight ends inside distance at minus 200. Spivac could wrestle fuck him, and if he's unable to submit him, grind him out for 3 rounds. But I favor the side of a submission actually coming to fruition for the side of Serghei Spivac. So that's going to be the official call. I'm going to say that Serghei Spivac, the grappling menace to society, is able to drag Waldo Cortes-Acosta to a place that he's not comfortable nor familiar with at a high level and put him in a submission. The call is Spivac to win. Is there anybody going Acosta confidently in chat? I'm looking. I'm trying to find you. I'm trying to find you, man. Where is the Acosta fans? If Acosta stops a takedown, he will whoop. But does he, though? And what happens if he's taken down one time? Can he get up? Spivac does go full polar bear mode. You going Acosta, Robbie Aguirre? You going for the punch of chance? You're a former boxer. I know you like the boxers. And don't say sorry. Never say sorry for a pick against me. I respect you on the other side. I respect the willingness to go against me. I'm not coming here saying you better follow me. I'm saying these are my picks. Let's see. If Salsa Boy is him, well, we'll keep an eye. A close eye. A close motherfucking eye. If it goes to the cards, I would assume that it's Spivac wrestle fucking him. The pick is Serghei Spivac. The win should be Spivac. Hernanov's going Waldo Cortes-Acosta. Respect Hernanov. You like Waldo here, but you think Spivac's not focused. Really, why do you think Spivac's not focused? What tells you he's not focused? What tells you Spivac's not focused? That's interesting. That's a take that I'm surprised by. What that Spivac has done says he's not focused. I'm confused. I don't understand. It does not compute. Why is he not focused? Serious question. Serious. Why is he not focused? What did he do that tells you he's not focused here? What has he said that says he's not focused? Why? Why is there no focus? Tell me, please. Please elaborate. Nonetheless, the pick for me, Spivac. The pick for the chat at 67%, Spivac. Should be a wild-ass fight. Let's keep running up the card. Let's keep running up the card. The polls are moving. Gamrot Klein vibes for sure. But difference is Waldo can crack and knock out a Spivac. Gamrot, not chinny. Takes a good shot. Has good recovery. All right. Let's keep running. Next fight on the card. We have Azamat Murzakanov versus Brenderson Ribeiro. Now, Brenderson Ribeiro is the essence of a puncher's chance. The pick is Murzakanov, undefeated as a pro, beat Dustin Jacoby over 3 rounds in a striking fight. And we see Dustin Jacoby fucking Bruno Lopez up, knocking out Vitor Petrino. That demands some respect. Knocked out Alonzo Menafield in vicious fashion. Beat Devin Clark a couple years back. Azamat Murzakanov has very short reach. 9.5-inch reach disadvantage. That's a fucking big deal. But at the end of the day, though he has a massive reach disadvantage, I must say the truth. I think he's in a close distance from that southpaw stance. Get on the inside of Brenderson Ribeiro and rip some big shots in close and rock him. Ribeiro's chin, I have questions around. Ribeiro has good straight punch power for sure. He's definitely dangerous and well-versed, has some grappling in his arsenal, submission threats for sure. Taking this fight on short notice, replacing Johnny Walker. This is a big task. Holy shit. It's a tall hill to climb, going from, fighting the likes of a Kyle Machado and a Dier Ngozi to taking on an unbeaten prospect. Now, I have had my doubts about Azamat Murzakanov's gas tank, But in round number 1 and 2, he's a terrifying striker. If Brennison Ribeiro can somehow survive 2 rounds and then in round 3 come on really strong, but if they're going at each other 100% to 100%, I think Azamat Murzakanov with slick hands in the pocket knocks Brennison Ribeiro the fuck out in violent fashion in round 1. The pick is going to be Murzakanov by KO. I'm going OV for the W. Kyle Machado was able to go distance with Brennison Ribeiro. He lost to Magomed Ghaziasulov. Mingyang Zhang knocked him out in brutal fashion. Most recent win against Nergozi is impressive, but Nergozi just seems like he didn't even want it with his weird twitch and showing up 5 pounds overweight, 4 pounds overweight. 6-1 for Murzakanov is a disgustingly wide line, but I do think he gets the KO. KO win for Murzakanov is -275. Now, if you like Murzakanov to win by KO in round 1, it's +120. Maybe that's a line that catches your eye. Ribeiro on the opposite side by KO for the D-Gens in the back is sitting near +1,000, as low as +750. Just the money line itself is +425. If you think somehow, some way he survives over a round and a half, it's +115. Possible, but definitely not super likely. Ribeiro by sub is +1,000 to +1,200 range. So, yeah. I think we're going to see Azamat Murzakanov do big damage to Brennison Ribeiro, and I think it's going to be an impressive win for him. And I think Murzakanov is definitely one to watch in the UFC light heavyweight division. I do not believe he becomes a champion, but definitely a dangerous striker, undefeated. I'm not picking against an undefeated guy. Even though he's 36 at light heavyweight, I think that's primed, even against a 28-year-old. 17-7, 28-year-old. Come on. This should be a Murzakanov showcase fight. And 100% of the chat is picking Azamat Murzakanov. Do you guys realize what the fuck just happened? 100% of the chat has actually never agreed on a pick. I have never seen 100% to 0. So Azamat Murzakanov should be the lock of the century. Odds reflect that. But holy shit, man. 100%. I have never seen that before. 100% of the people are going Azamat Murzakanov. Wow. Also, chat, we're at 74 likes. Let's keep running the damn like button up. You know I want 100 likes up in here. The Jersey Russian is a savage. You got to go Jersey Russian, bro. The Dagestan brothers, Mish the guy, and the fucking, yo, I'm from fucking Jersey. Yo, brother, I'm from Jersey. Fuck this shit, you know, brother. I'm gonna smash the guy and talk real quick, you know. Give me a fucking mozzarella sandwich, brother, and I'm gonna eat it and knock the guy to the shit, bro. Fuck it, Jersey Shore. Something like that. Something like that. I don't want to keep running. Oh shit, we're at the feature prelim. I feel like I'm going at a fantastic rate tonight. It's a late night stream, so I want to keep it high pace, especially because I want to have members come on towards the end. So, nah, that was Russian Italian, bro. That was Russian with Jersey in a blend. You know what I'm saying? Dude, I'm having guests on the show today, Cool Breeze Tony, but there's one stipulation. They got to be members, bro. The members is kind of like the, it's like the background check. Crackhead acting last stream had me dying. That's funny, Jay Breezy. All right, let's keep running. The next fight on the card is our feature prelim, Bruno Silva, Joshua Van. Listen, I think Joshua Van goes out there, boxes Bruno Silva up, delivers some thunderous punches on the feet and wins a relatively competitive fight because Bruno Silva's not a bum and he can eat shots. He's got a good chin and he does have decent leg kicks and he got some power in his hooks and he might shoot some takedowns, but Van should be able to defend. I think it's relatively close, but I think Van is going to win some key strike combinations. I do believe Joshua Van gets a W. I am going to pick him by a decision. Does he have the ability to get a knockout? I mean, maybe, but I'm favoring the side of the over 2.5. I put in the Lock City parlay for a reason. If you look at the side of Bruno, it's not like he's a chinny guy. You know, the fight against Manel Kopp, he was ripped to the groin and then ripped up with big shots. I don't think that he's getting knocked out in this fight. I think Joshua Van goes out there and wins and put a good performance together. And Van and Pyfer, I think, is like the safe but boring parlay of the card. But I like the over 2.5 as well. I think that's live to hit. Obviously, I think that over 2.5 is going to hit. I put in the Lock City parlay for a reason. I think it's going to be a good back and forth flyweight fight, one that Van showcases and rips some big body shots in. But I think Bruno Silva is still dangerous, and I think that will limit Joshua Van from just going all balls to the wall on him and getting a knockout win. I think that Silva could still make him pay and earn some respect and throw some big shots in the mix. So the pick is going to be Joshua Van to look relatively violent in this fight. But I do think it's going to go all three. I do think Joshua Van, high confidence pick for a reason. I think his hands look pretty good. He rips body shots, can rip big shots to the head. Multifaceted striking approach with a high level of potential for sure, I think. I like Joshua Van a lot. I think he's a great prospect. And yeah, he's my pick. And a lot of the people in chat agree. Obviously, the bookies agree. My God. Bruno Silva knockout. We got it in the chat. Silva finish only prop live. Okay. Silva isn't the best, but damn, he's dangerous. Van is the pick, but I won't go betting him. I think Silva's going to get outstruck, man. But I think he gives a tough fight. I think he could even nab around. I don't think the odds should be 7-1. Like, that's no respect. These fucking odds are crazy. There's no respect. What is up with the betting lines this card? I feel like I'm watching a boxing fight with these betting lines. This is stupid. I feel like on a normal card, Joshua Van's a 3-1 favorite against Bruno Silva at most. I don't understand these lines. ESPN pulls all fight footage, and now they make these lines weird. What a strange time to be a fan. What a strange time. Very strange. Very strange. Over 2.5, -155. Van money line, -700. Van by decision, -105. I'm going to say Van goes out there and wins. I think he takes it on the judges' scorecards. I think it's going to be a good striking fight. I think he'll win some key exchanges, and I think he'll pull through. UFC accidentally leaked the results to the boogies. Yeah, at this rate. The odds are stupid here. These odds are really dumb. What do you think about Bruno's uppercut? Is Van open to the uppercut? I know Charles Johnson hit him with the perfect one because he does like that dip and roll, but I think he'll be okay here. What's the drink tonight? I was having a mix of some Diet Coke, and I'm also having a bit of the championship mentality, okay? Because I got a championship mentality. Title fight this Saturday, championship mentality. Listen, Bum Energy has got you covered. You're feeling sleepy, you're feeling fatigued. Get yourself a Bum Energy, crack the can open, take a sip. 3 sips in, you start feeling like a champion. You're ready to fucking get to work. Use promo code AJ, and you won't save $1 because they don't sponsor me. I'm joking. I wish they did. That'd be cool. Use promo code AJ to save 10% on your first purchase of Bumstead's energy drink. Yo, been watching you for over a year. I follow all your picks. Never made it to a live. AJ the GOAT, most active MMA YouTuber. How's it going? Hey, Jonathan Shirley, W to this guy. He been watching over a year just waiting for his chance. And you came at the perfect time, my guy. Shout out to this guy. Give me W's for Jonathan Shirley. Finally makes it to a live. I hope I see you in the lives more often, bro. I hope that I do. I'll be live tomorrow afternoon. I'll be live tomorrow for the ceremonial weigh-ins. I'll be fucking live for the whole damn fight card, man. So make sure you tune in. Thank you, bro. Shout out to Jonathan Shirley. What a certified savage. Thank you, bro. Thank you guys for the W, man. He deserves a W for that. He deserves a savage W for that. Fuck yeah. Absolute savage W to the boy. Guy deserves a lot of respect. Big W. Finally makes it, man. That's cool as fuck. Now, Joshua Van is a disgustingly wide favorite. My God. 82%. Brother. I guess it better be 82% if he's a 7-1 favorite. Fucking odds on this card, huh? Crazy. Listen, guys, so I decided the vibe is immaculate right now. I'm on fire with my fucking takes, bro. And I'm going to keep it sober Sally up until the end of the show. At the end of the show, I'll do a CBD Lion Ripski, but definitely get me to 100 likes. I'm bringing members on. If you're a member of the channel, I'm taking four members. First come, first serve. 4 members will be given the chance to join the show live and chop it up with me at the end. If you're not a member of the channel, you want to become a member, you fucking should, because I'm also doing a member stream after this. It's a late night savage live for the people. But if you want to be a member, click the link right there. Become one. I'll be live bringing members on here momentarily after we get through this damn main card. So W to the people. I'm going to throw the poll up for fight number 1 on the main card. And I'm feeling pretty damn excited about fight number 1. More excited for fight number 2, but still. You don't have to have a webcam, or you can just join off your phone. I just need camera and audio, and you can join in. Taking first come, first serve. 5 members who want to join. Click the link, become a member. If you're already a member, you know the drill with this show. You know the drill. It's every Thursday. They know the drill with this show. They know the drill. Thank you, Robbie Aguirre, for becoming a member again. W to you, bro. I appreciate the fuck out of you, dog. I'm going to take another sip skis real quick. Get your votes in the poll. And let's keep on running up the card. First fight on the main card, Vicente Luque versus Kevin Holland. Now listen, guys. Vicente Luque is a walking red flag in this fight. I understand a lot of people like Luque to win, but recognize he had a severe brain injury. That affects not only how you take punches, but that mentally affects your willingness to absorb shots. Luque, I love the striking style, but can he handle another war like a Mike Perry fight? Can he handle some big shots from Holland, or does he crumble? The brain shuts off easier after getting knocked out a lot. I worry that Vicente Luque's chin is gone. He's very dangerous. He's a sharp striker. Kevin Holland's a longer striker. I'd say he's got faster hands. Luque, better kicker. Grappling skills are interesting. I would rate Vicente Luque as the better offensive wrestler, but is he offensive wrestling based enough so to drag 170-pound Kevin Holland to the ground consistently, get on top, and tap him out? We saw Gunnar Nelson struggle to do it, and Gunnar's got very good offensive grappling. Granted, doesn't have the striking of Luque, but does Luque have the willingness to absorb big shots? I'm going to say Kevin Holland to win, but I'm always concerned when it comes to Kevin Holland because, money. I'm not saying he just fights for money. I know he wants to win, but he's taking the paycheck and flowing. Now, when he cuts down to 170, he seems to take the game at the very least 20% more serious. Can we agree to that? Chat, can we agree to that? I will predict Kevin Holland is live to land some big shots. I don't know how Luque does on the feet. I think Luque can get ripped with big shots and go down. When Luque is on one, he's terrifying. Dangerous striking, dangerous sub-threat. Yeah, he choked out Themba easy, but bro, Themba's nothing compared to Holland. Themba's really not all that. AJ Fletcher beat Themba, bro. Themba's overrated. Luque is still good enough to handle mid-fighters. But when it comes to the higher caliber of opposition, when it comes to the higher level of the opponents, when it comes to the fucking savages, I don't know. At this point, I'm going to go Kevin Holland. I would not bet on Kevin Holland. So if you're betting on the side of Luque, I'm not sitting here saying, don't you do it. No, it's not what I'm saying. I get it. But you have to be worried about Luque too. Luque has had a long career. He's been in a lot of wars, man. Yes, he's young at 33. He's only a year older than Kevin Holland. But there's a lot of miles on that car. I mean, he had one of the craziest wars with Mike Perry all the way back in 2019. Long time ago. He got fucked up by Wonder Boy after that. Dude's been fighting for a long time. Was KO'd badly last year in March against Buckley. Obviously in December, followed it up with a quick sub of Themba Gorimbo. Didn't get hit in that fight. You're right, AJ. Luque has changed. He gave up in the Buckley fight. The old Luque before the brain injury has no give up at all. Exactly. He's like a reverse Charlie O. The Neil fight took his grit and dog away. Agreed. But can you know what? Can you blame him? The guy's got a legitimate fucking health concern. A terrifying health scare is if you have a fucking brain bleed from this fighting shit. Because that could be a telltale sign that CTE is on its way or maybe already here. You know what I'm saying? That's brain damage. I'm going to pick Kevin Holland. I'm too worried about Luque's chin. I think Holland could get a knockout if it stays striking. I think Luque could fold to big punches. I'm going to say Kevin Holland by KO. He does have capable jiu-jitsu. He's physically stronger. He's a lot longer. Not physically stronger than Luque per se, but he's physically stronger compared to like Luque versus if he's compared to DeRitter, right? Up at 185 pounds, Holland is way too small, man. You know what I'm saying? At 170, Holland's frame works well for him. When he cuts weight, he's on point. 81-inch reach, that's an advantage. His boxing skills are still on point. He was in a close fight with Jack Della, decent fight with MVP, coming off a nice W against Gunnar Nelson where he hurt him bad. I'm going to say that Kevin Holland delivers a KO at some point throughout this fight. And we're going Kevin Holland for the W. Yeah, I'm going Holland, guys. As far as the odds, though, they don't excite me to bet because as I discuss this fight to you guys, the way that I see it in my motherfucking mind is this is like a minus 150 to plus 130 range fight, like around that percentage, right? Slight favorite towards Holland. Seeing plus 240 for Luque and minus 280 for Holland, I don't know. Luque could have a great performance. But I think Holland does get a finish. I think Holland wins, man. Holland by KO is what? Plus 140. Doesn't interest me. The odds for this fight have you believe in a different story than the reality. Am I only on YouTube? You can follow me on Instagram, X, I don't post on TikTok these days, but I probably should. I'm a YouTube sensation, though. Subscribe, man. I'm live every single day, bro. I do lives twice a day most days and videos. So lock it into the channel, bro. Welcome to the show. If you just tuned in and it's your first time here, welcome. I am AJ, MMA Experts. Welcome to the show. Make sure you subscribe. We hit 48,100 subs earlier today, and I want to hit some more subscribers today. I feel like we could run it up even higher. We're at 48,118. Let's set the stream goal to 48,120. I'll be conservative, humble, and grateful for every new subscriber. So hit that sub button. Hit that sub button. Shout out to the new folks. I'm going to do a Ripski for sure. Gucci Mamba for sure. At the end, though, I want to do the breakdown, chilling, sober Sally locked in. It's a pay-per-view, man. I'm not just fucking around. Like, I want to give everybody the takes that's here to hear it because a lot of people are coming in. They want to play some early bets. Of course, following the weigh-ins, we'll go in detail about every fight once again, and we'll check out the scales and maybe things change. But I know some folks want to, lock and load. Bro, I've been watching for a year, and it's my first live. Glad you said to subscribe because I thought I was, and I wasn't. Hey, D's VDZ, my guy. Welcome to the first live show. I'm glad you made it, man. I'm live every day. It's crazy some of you guys don't see my lives. You've been subscribed for a year and don't know I'm live every damn day. Well, spread the word, man. Spread the word. Yeah, Holland is 59% of the people's picks, and I agree. The pick is Kevin Holland for me. I think he should win this fight, but I'm not going to push back against you if you're going Luque with like a ton of hate. I get the mentality. When Luque was in his prime, savage, but I think that Kevin Holland can land some big shots, and I worry about Luque's chin way too much to consider throwing, my own cash on actually either one of these guys. I'm not going to bet on this fight. Obviously, if you watch this week's Best MMA Bets, you already know what I'm thinking as far as that goes, but let's just one thing at a time. Let's get to the next fight. All right. One thing at a time. Hey, did any of you savages see my worst case scenario video from earlier today? Bringing the Thunder back with the OG series. I'm just glad it was well received, bro. People were fucking loving it in the comments. Some people were hating on it, but we'll talk about that after the main event. Bum, 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 bum. Next fight on the card. Second fight on the main card. Mario Bautista versus Patchy Mix. The pick is Patchy Mix for me. I believe in Patchy Mix, guys. I have to tell you the truth. I think Patchy Mix is a sensational prospect. Fucking prospect is a disrespect. Let me take it back. Sensational Bellator talent and a contender in the UFC bantamweight division off rip here. Mario Bautista is well-rounded. He's got solid kickboxing. He's got decent multi-shot combos. Not slick combinations, but he has decent volume. He's strong. He's got good clinch pressure. He's got some good wrestling. Not great wrestling. Good, though. That nitty-gritty fight with Damon Blackshear on short notice was worrisome for me. Patchy Mix is good, man. 5'11", long, with nasty sub threats. I watched him all throughout Bellator for a long time. Bro, Patchy Mix is a dangerous grappler. And his striking's not bad. And Mario Bautista doesn't have much of a knockout chance here. I favor Patchy Mix to win this fight in every area. I think Patchy could outdog Bautista on the mat, win scrambles, and then lock up a ghillie. I think worst case scenario, Patchy Mix dominant decision. I definitely think there's a chance that Patchy Mix backpacks Mario Bautista as well. Patchy's a savage, man. He's been doing this a damn long time. Manziman, thank you for 777. What's up, AJ? Been MIA due to a hectic work schedule. Ready for a big weekend. Let's go. Let's go, Manziman. Thank you for the dono, bro. Glad to have you here. Thank you for 777. Thank you to everybody that's dropping donos tonight. You guys are too fucking generous. I appreciate the fuck out of you guys, man. Thank you guys for supporting the channel. Throwing some love, man. Throwing some cash at me, bro. Shout out to Manziman for that. Thank you for 777, bro. It means a lot. Actually, you were the first dono of the day. We had some members and we had some member milestones. First dono of the stream, though. Thank you, bro. Shout out to you, Manziman. Thanks for the cash, buddy. Fuck yeah. W, bro. I don't think Bautista is busting parlays. No, I think Patchy Mix is going to go out there and have a damn good performance. I think Patchy Mix is going to make people say, oh shit, okay, this guy's legit. The word on the street that I was hearing, from, let's just say from some voices, they're saying that he's done well in training with Marab a lot and they train together a lot. Patchy Mix ground skills are second to none. And Mario Bautista, he's decent, but a lot of people felt that he was robbed. Me in the moment, too. He won a robbery against Aldo. He's not going to be able to go to the wrestling. He's not going to be able to take down Patchy Mix. He's going to be forced what? He's going to outstrike him? I don't see it. I think Patchy pulls a dominant win out, and he looks pretty damn good doing it. And I think Patchy Mix showcases his elite level ground skills. Brian Fisher, thank you for the $2. O'Malley ain't winning. Keep it 100. We'll talk about the main event soon, but thank you for the $2, bro. W to the dono. Now, odds for this fight are very money line bettable. It's gotten a little bit wider, but around minus 190 for Patchy Mix with Mario Bautista at plus 165. The over is at minus 165 too. That's interesting. Patchy Mix is a finisher, though. I mean, he's got 13 submissions, 2 KOs, 5 decision wins. Could go out there, control, and win a dominant decision. That's not an impossible feat here, especially in a UFC debut. And Mario Bautista only has 1 submission loss. Granted, one of his 2. He got armbarred by Sandhagen back in 2019. Patchy Mix sub skills a lot slicker than Sandman's. Manziman, thank you for 777. Well, I'm the second dono as well, making up for lost time, my brother. Let's go. Thank you, Manziman, for the third dono, because Brian Fisher got in before you. But thank you, bro. Thank you for the double donos from you. Shout out to Manziman. Thank you for 777, bro. Appreciate you making up for lost time, you certified savage. Shout out to the people dropping donos. The pick for me is Patchy Mix. I lean decision, though. Submission or decision officially, but I do lean a decision. I think Mix outworks and out-grapples Mario Bautista, and I think he puts on a good performance and puts a little respect on the Bellator name. He's the sitting bantamweight champion, and obviously we saw Patricio Pitbull get fucked up by Yair. Patchy's in his prime at 31. Pitbull was not. And I think Patchy goes out there and looks pretty damn good. So the pick for me, Patchy Mix. The pick for the chat, Patchy Mix. The community, I think, on the right side of history. I think that Patchy has a legitimate future in the UFC bantamweight division, and I am very excited to see this debut, and then even more excited to see what could potentially be next for Patchy Mix if he goes out there and has a swell performance against Mario Bautista, because he could put himself right into the title picture. I mean, shit, main event fight is bantamweight belt on the line. We're going to keep running up the card. We're going to keep cruising. We're going to keep moving. Hey, Captain Point, thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate the hell out of you, bro. W to Captain Point. Thank you, brother. Thank you, bro. You got Sandhagen 100% next in line for the title, possibly. Sativa or Indica guy, I like the hybrid, bro. I'm a hybrid, bro. I do. I like those hybrids. All right. I'm going to get the poll up for the next fight, and we're going to keep running up the damn card. Next fight on the card, featured fight, Kelvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. I don't think much explanation is needed. Joe Pyfer should go out and dominate this fight against Kelvin Gastelum, who is built for the welterweight division. Pyfer going to be a lot taller. He's going to have a 5-inch reach, or excuse me, 5-inch height advantage, 4-inch reach advantage. Big power on the side of Joe Pyfer. He's definitely a dangerous kickboxer / boxer. Specifically, his hands are heavy, but he also has got good ground skills. He's got a strong takedown ability. Overall, even just his submission game is solid too. Very physically strong and explosive athlete in his prime right now, and I think getting better. Gastelum looking uninspired even against D-Rod last time. The fight was supposed to be at 170, and then it got moved up to 185. I feel like Gastelum hasn't looked good in a while. Gastelum, I mean, win against D-Rod, then the Sean Brady loss. Sean Brady, obviously a friend and training partner of Joe Pyfer. I could see Pyfer looking to grapple up Kelvin as well. The win over Chris Curtis, which was a little tainted with the headbutt. And that's 2 years ago now. Yeah, I think Joe Pyfer looks pretty good here. They were supposed to fight in Mexico City. I actually think that was way better for Kelvin Gastelum. But them fighting at UFC 316 in New Jersey, bro, what's Pyfer going to? He's going to gas out? I don't see it. I think Piper's going to look for the KO. Like, he wants to be the first guy to chin Kelvin. It's just that is so hard to do, right? Like, everybody wants to be the first guy to chin Kelvin. How likely is it that he puts him away? Maybe. But I would say possible, but Gastelum's chin is second to none. Gastelum's chin, second to none. But I do think Joe Pyfer can crack him with big shots, outstrike him, outgrapple him, outmuscle him. He's a larger man. Joe Pyfer should be dominant in this fight. Method of victory, scary though, because you could see Pyfer landing big shots, but does Gastelum's chin finally wane? I don't know. Pyfer by KO is plus 240. Pyfer by submission plus 300. Pyfer by decision plus 145. Money line has gotten pretty wide, sitting at minus 410. Ultimately, I think Pyfer in a parlay could be a very good play, and odds of success are relatively high for Joe Pyfer to go out there and win the fight. But does he KO Gastelum? I feel like I can't pick Pyfer by KO because I haven't seen Gastelum out, man. But this could be the guy to do it. This could definitely be the guy. Pyfer could be the guy. Or he could club and sub Gastelum. I'm going to say Joe Pyfer dominates this fight. And I think he looks pretty damn good. Hands look quick. Good to run across a live show. All I really want to see is co-main and main. Hey, GK Walker, we're almost there, bro. Run the likes up too, chat. If you just tuned in, make sure you hit the like button. We're currently at 106 likes with almost 280 people watching live. I feel like we should at least have 110 likes up in here before the co-main event. So make sure you guys hit the likes. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. Welcome to the show. If it's your first time here, I'm live every day. Welcome to MMA Experts. I am AJ. We're bringing the heat. Hit 48,100 subs earlier today. And on the road to 50K, I think this July for sure is a lock. And I'm pretty fucking excited about it. I am going to close out the poll for this fight. The call is Pyfer from me. The call is Pyfer from the community at 84%. I don't see any Gastelum believers in chat. Kelvin built like DC with none of the skill, bro. He makes DC look better, actually, physically. Kelvin Gastelum, bro, he had that missing weight cooking show or eating show on his podcast or his YouTube channel, whatever you want to call it. And then he missed there. He had the weight class moved up. I thought that was kind of ironic as fuck. Gastelum likes to eat, man. And I think his bad eating habits have really held him back across his entire fighting career. And I think he was good at one point at 85, but I think he would have been better for sure. When Gastelum was fucking up Jacare, that was crazy. Gastelum had a prime. When he knocked out Vitor Belfort, that was sick, man. But this Kelvin Gastelum, though, in age numbers, he's not old. In miles, he is. All right, chat. I want to keep running. Co-main event of the evening is Juliana Pena versus Kayla Harrison. My pick in this fight is Kayla Harrison. What the fuck else? Let me tell you the truth, man. Juliana Pena is gritty as fuck, but barely got past Raquel Pennington. I think Kayla Harrison is damn near live to commit a homicide. I'm joking. I don't think she actually kills her, but I think that Kayla Harrison can throw around Juliana Pena. I think Kayla Harrison can beat the shit out of her from top position. And because of the bad blood between the ladies, I think Kayla's going to really want to punch Juliana Pena in the face. And I think that Kayla Harrison ground and pound is a live method of victory. I definitely see her dragging Juliana to the ground. Big worry with Kayla is going to be two things: weight miss and potential gas tank. But I think that, Kayla Harrison should fuck up Juliana Pena. Is there any Juliana Pena believers in chat? Let me see. Any Juliana Pena believers, bro? Pena was wearing 6-inch heels at the presser. I can't wait to see the weigh-ins. That's a smart strategy for Pena. You don't see any way she wins. The only way she wins is if Kayla just gasses out or gets injured, and I don't see either. I think Kayla Harrison goes out there and dominates this fight, throws Pena around, beats her up from top position. This should be Kayla Harrison's time to shine. And if she wins this fight, she's fighting Amanda Nunes next. So, legitimate career and life-changing opportunity, not only with becoming a UFC champion, but having a women's mega fight against Amanda Nunes following this is pretty amazing. You see Kayla losing to the scale. Note that in the UFC, she has never made 135 pounds. Kayla has been coming in at 136 for all of her fights in the UFC, and she was doing judo back in the day at 172 pounds. So Kayla Harrison, big girl, she was fighting in the women's lightweight division. Impressive that she's even be able to make 136. The big test is tomorrow. Those scales could be Kayla Harrison's biggest obstacle. Hopefully she makes weight. I believe she will. And I think she beats Juliana Pena in the co-main event. Big chance. Chance of a lifetime. Kayla Harrison looking to get the strap. Pena versus USADA. Kayla Harrison is suspiciously jacked as fuck. Let's be real, man. Most women could never have a physique like that. Is it that she's not natty or a genetic specimen? Mix of both. I mean, I'm not a believe you're not a believer in Pena, but I like her. She's the best thing in women's MMA right now. Big mouth, talk shit, get people talking about women's MMA. Fuck that boring judo bitch. I want Pena to win. Oh shit, Paku. Oh shit. Pena's a dog for sure, but I think that Kayla's gonna throw her around. She does have an Olympic body type. She's a fucking Olympic athlete. Let's fucking go. I'm with my girlfriend watching you, made her a UFC fan, and she helps me bet. Hey, Enrique Calabero, shout out to you and your girlfriend, man. I'm glad you guys are watching as a couple. That's a nice thing. That's a nice thing. She's going to clip her toenails and shave her head to make weight. If she comes in with that Thug Rose Namajunas haircut, that'd be fucking crazy. That would be fucking something to see. As far as the betting odds for this fight, stupid. 8-1 favorite, Kayla Harrison, plus 550, Juliana Pena. Harrison to go out and win this fight by a KO is plus 275. Decision for Harrison, plus 200, and then submission, plus 150. I really don't love the prop betting because the official pick on Sunday was me thinking that Kayla takes it on the judges' scorecards, but I do think there's a possibility Kayla could get a finish, but Pena has been gritty as fuck her whole career with an iron chin, an insane will to win. And even if she's not the most technically sound, the dog in her is fucking real. The pick is Kayla Harrison all day, though. I mean, come on. Come on. Come on. MMA handsome expert. Hey, thank you, Chicago Skates. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. I think Kayla Harrison pulls it off. I think she does the thing. I think she gets the massive victory. I think she does it. And I also have to say, I think the chat is being a little cheap with the likes. I'm seeing nearly 300 people watching live. I think at the least we should have 140 likes right now. We're at 119. We're about to hit the main event. We're about to do members after the main event, which means we're going to bring members on the show live. After the stream, I'm doing a members only stream as well. But if you want to join the stream following my main event take and, the main event poll, make sure that you hit that damn join button. All right. Link is in the description. One of the mods can drop it in chat for you guys as well. And yeah, member it up and hit subscribe too. Let's run this subscriber count all the way up like a fucking menace to society. More subs, the fucking merrier on the late night live. All right, chat. Kayla by sub or ground and pound. Jose Perez. I'm in agreement, man. I don't think she's getting a knockout on the feet, but ground and pound, beating the shit out of her, real possibility. I think so. I think so. I'm going to throw the poll up for the main event. I think things are about to get very heated in here with this main event call. I expect a fuckload of people dropping their pick for the main event as soon as I start talking about it. All right. I'm expecting the poll to go crazy with the votes. And I'm curious if we got any heated debates incoming my way. So let's run it up to the main event of the evening. It's Merab Dvalishvili versus Sugar Sean O'Malley. But it's a Sean O'Malley who's not going to be dyeing his hair rainbow color. He's keeping it classic. He's keeping it all natural, okay? I'm picking Sean O'Malley to beat Merab Dvalishvili this time. And I feel like a lot of people are actually more eye to eye with me than I initially anticipated. I thought that the masses, which I guess the masses are, but more of the masses were thinking that O'Malley was going to get handled by Merab, wrestle, fuck, dominated, taken down, and beaten up. I see a Sean O'Malley who fought the last fight at less than 100%. Say what you want. Say what you want. Oh, he's full of shit. This, and that. I know he's not smoking. I know he just had a son. I know he's dialed into the fight game, not doing the social media bullshit. And Sean O'Malley is a lot less focused on being an influencer. The way Sean O'Malley wins this fight is he needs to let the strikes go. And that comes from holding his ground and also pressuring Merab Dvalishvili backwards, okay? The key in this fight for O'Malley is to not get bullied throughout the fight. I'm sure at some point, Merab gets his ass to the ground, but I'm anticipating a better get-up game. Some Jack Della Maddalena hand fighting and clinch work defense to stop the takedowns. If Sean O'Malley put in the work that I believe he did and really spent a lot of time analyzing the flaws of the last fight, showing up with the hip repaired, the dangerous striking of O'Malley is something that I cannot look past. He could have bigger moments of this fight and steal key rounds, go out there, land big shots on Merab. Merab lands a takedown, but O'Malley did more in the feet. O'Malley getting back up to the feet, striking some more. Last fight, Merab was actually striking well with O'Malley, but it was an uncharacteristically gun-shy Sugar show. That wasn't the O'Malley that I remember. That wasn't the O'Malley that I knew I had seen in the past. That wasn't the O'Malley that beat Aljo. Shit, that wasn't the O'Malley that fought against Piotr Jan. That was a gun-shy O'Malley going into a fight injured. Balls to step in, but he got handled. I think he's going to look better this time. I think he's going to look cleaner, sharper, and more willing to fucking crack on the feet and hold his ground this time too. I think Sean O'Malley is going to do some damage to Merab. Expect teeps up the center, knees to the body, straight shots. I think you're going to see Merab touched a bit on the feet, maybe knocked out, but I think decision is live as well. I'll say this. Merab right now is getting pushed as the bantamweight GOAT. It's one fucking title defense. I get it. It's Umar, but come on, man. I'm about to choke over here. It's like, chill, please. Chill, please. Chill, please. Halftime, 93. Thank you for 199. Fight does not go the distance. Good luck, Savages. Thank you, halftime, for 199. Fight does not go the distance, you savage. I am going to say that the Sugar Show looks sharp. That the Sugar Show lands better shots. Those teeps to the body are a factor. Knees to the body, straight shots with clean punching power, good hands, fast hands, slick combinations, willingness to engage and hold ground, pushing Merab backwards, stopping some takedowns. If he's taken down, getting back up to his feet. I don't think Merab's unbeatable. We saw Marlon Moraes have him on skates years ago. We saw Henry Cejudo crack him. It's time for the Sugar Show to let it go. And I think a W is incoming if he does just that. At plus 235, I feel O'Malley. I don't think Merab sounded great at the presser. I don't know. He seems off in media day. Voices crackling and shit. I don't know. This has the makings of an O'Malley upset. And I'm telling you, this is way better for the promotion as well. I get it. There's a lot of naysayers. Oh, O'Malley's not a star. Yada, 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 do. Maybe not when you look at the views of a UFC embedded, this, and that, and the other, okay? But when I talk to people in real life, any casuals that I have met that know I do YouTube, one of the first questions I always got was, what do you think about Sean O'Malley? Sean O'Malley's a fucking relatively popular guy in like the household name sphere of just like bros in their fucking 20s. You understand? That are not even MMA fans. And I think O'Malley brings a lot more eyes to the sport. And with an O'Malley win, I think this is better. With Jack Della getting the belt, O'Malley getting the belt. Right now, we're at like a standstill point for the UFC. We're in the recession, as they call it. I think after May, we just feel like we're at an all-time low. I think a Sugar Show dominant performance, or even a close win, to be honest, just a W, brings things back. I sounded the same 8 months ago. Nah, this is different. This is different now. No. Sugar Show is ready to go. Sugar Show's going to go out there and put it on. Trollstar is supporter of the channel, but this week I'll be back to trolling when Merab ragdolls. All right, Trollstar, we'll talk. We'll talk, bro. I'm going Sean O'Malley to get the win. I predict he goes out there and looks pretty sharp. He's a big underdog at plus 235. The money line is the A side. Fuck the rest. You want to go O'Malley by KO? I think you can get a decision, but plus 350 to plus 500 range for the KO. Decision plus 475 to plus 600 range for O'Malley. KO or decision would probably be the better call. KO or decision for Sean O'Malley plus 230, which you can play the money line right there. Why would you do that at plus 235? That's just stupid. I'm going Sugar Show for the win, chat. I'm picking Sean O'Malley to pull through. When there's a will, there's a way. And it's an O'Malley W incoming, my people. O'Malley W incoming, you savages. And I feel pretty damn good about it. Now, the like button has moved like crazy. I need the like button moving more. We're at 140 likes. I want to break past 150 likes on the stream. So make sure you guys hit the like button. Make sure you guys hit the subscribe button. I am going to bring members on the show in about 4 minutes. But as promised, I told you guys, I do a little CBD lion Ripski. All right. The people said, bro, I want the CBD lion. They said, AJ, bring the heat. Okay. I hear you, bro. I hear everything. I hear you. All right. We're going to do a little CBD lion. And as we do it, maybe I'll bring a Greek freak lock of the week up, you know? The Greek freak lock of the week with the CBD line. You know what I'm saying? Bump, 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 bump. All right. We're packed and loaded. The people I know that you're going to ask. I know you guys are going to ask for it. So let me just give it to you real quick. Let me give it to you. The Greek freak. We're getting a call in. Special guest. I'm going for the value side. Juliana Pena, the champion of the world and the only woman to finish Amanda Nunes in the UFC in a title fight at big plus money. I just can't pass it out. Thank you. Thank you, Greek. Thank you, Greek. Shout out to the people. All right. All jokes aside, I got to fucking get into this shit. Where's the lighter? Where's the fucking light? Oh, shit. Don't tell me I don't have it in here. Where the fuck did it go? Oh, this guy. This is fucking. This is terrible. This is fucked. No. Oh, is it here? Oh, yeah. Here it is. Got it. Fucking hell. It's on the floor, bro. Fucking hell. Fucking hell. All right, listen, guys. When it's time for a Ribski, I do it right. If you don't tune into the lunchtime live, you're missing out. There's a lot of badass content every single day. Beats. I don't have the option to play no Motley Crue, but if I did, that's what would be playing. So imagine I'm playing some motherfucking Motley Crue, motherfucker. All right? Imagine I'm dropping some crazy bars and shit, listening to some badass rap. All right? I'm going to do a damn Ribski. Shout out to the people. I'm going to bring members on momentarily. Let's enjoy Gremlin AJ. And let's get into this Ribski, dog. CBD lying up in here. W stream as well. Woo! Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, the mic is smoking, chat. It's a Ribski and I'm feeling like $1 million. Oh, shit. This is my signature song now, bro. It just happened. The signature song, bro. It's a savage sound. The soundtrack is unreal. All right, no more music. It's time to get serious. Really, it's actually time to get the opposite of serious. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring members on this stream. If you are a member of the channel, there is going to be a link in the membership tab, and also there is going to be a link in the community post tab where you can click on it and you can come face to face and chop it up with me. Okay. Now, before I do it, if you do want to become a member, you're like, yo, actually, I want to fucking join in. You want a chance? And worst case scenario, you just join the member stream after this. You can ask me anything. It's a lot of fun. You know what I'm saying? Bam. You know what nose that was? That's the Ankalaev nose. That's the Ankalaev nose, bro. Chatlin Lomali is savage shit. Chatlin Lomali is damn near perfection. Chatlin Lomali is savage. Oh. Boom. I'm going to put the link up now. Oi. Boom. The link is posted in the members tab. If you're a member, you can join the show. AJ such a G. You're a G, Jeremy Raphael. You're a G, bro. You're a motherfucking G, bro. Members, you're free to join whenever. You're free to join whenever. You're free to join whenever. Whenever. I'm right here. I'm waiting. Bro. We got somebody waiting to join. We got somebody waiting. He's an OG of the show. I'm going to bring him in 1 second. Bump. Here he is. Look at this guy. We got people locking and loading to come on in. Hey, Cody. What's up?
How we doing, AJ?
I'm great, dude. I'm excited to chop it up with the members, but also here, man. Super late night members, too. I'm a psycho.
Definitely late night. All right. Well, let's keep the 7-leg parlay rolling. I don't know. I really don't know what I was doing last weekend, but now I think it's really live. I took Zach Reese, Gamrot, and then now I got it. This is plus 2,135. We got Salkilld, which I got at minus 375. So I feel good with where the line is right now. But that one definitely I'm a little unsure about. Patchy mix, I'm supremely confident about. Same with Joe Pyfer, Kayla Harrison, and then Sean O'Malley. But I have another parlay just in case O'Malley loses.
Okay.
And that one is Spivac. This is all money line. Spivac, Murzakanov, Joe Pyfer, and Kayla Harrison plus 180.
Plus 180.
Yeah,
that's a good for plus 180. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like it hits, bro. The only, you know what? The worry with Spivac, I'll tell you just straight. I'm picking him. What happens if that 30-pound weight advantage for fucking, you know what I'm saying, Waldo is there? I don't know. Maybe Spivac's going to come in heavier because we saw him shredding down a bit. But maybe he knows with Waldo being around 260-ish, better off he comes in at 242. But I definitely think if it goes to the ground, like Waldo, I don't know for sure, but he shouldn't have anything for fucking Spivac on the floor.
I would personally hope not. I mean, what Spivac did to Marcin Taboria in the Apex, I was just like, whoa, like that's. I was sold on that, and I think there's just a skill. Well, yeah, there's a skill gap because Spivac has faced not only is he the younger guy, but he also has more of the UFC experience. He's faced the higher elite level. Not to say that Cortes-Acosta can't, but I mean, it's a matchup thing, and Finchman definitely sold me on that just because of Spivac's ability on the ground. Granted, he has to get Cortes-Acosta.
That's a premium play for Finchman.
I think so.
You're in the premium, you know.
I did. I actually joined this week, so I don't want to give all his plays out.
No.
Do that, but I'm trying to make
Jeremy. Thank you for $4.99, Jeremy Raphael. Thank you, bro. You're a savage. Sorry, bro. My bad. I had to bring up the dono real quick.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, I'm like legitimately trying to make some money this weekend. So I was like, you know what?
That's fair.
Let's go.
I'm excited for you. Listen, man, you know, Finch appreciates the fuck out of it. He's active on that premium. He's trying to fucking build that product, dude.
Yeah. And
fuck
he's
yeah,
doing
bro.
a great job at it. So yeah, we'll see. Like I said, I think it's live. And I thought it was funny how I had Zach Reese as my lock of the week, and then what was the call last week? Dustin Jacoby. Like, I kid you not, I did zero.
Better off. Fucking Bruno Lopez got cream, dude. Holy shit.
I saw that and I was just like, man, that was such a vibes pick right there.
Now, listen, vibe picks sometimes are fucking money, bro. Cody Marmon's the king of the vibe now. Let's fucking go, my man. Oh, shit. Hey, of course, bro. I'll see you in the member stream, big dog.
Absolutely. Take care.
Hey, shout out Cody, bro. Good dude. Consistently first. You got to respect this man, bro. On time, bro. On time. I should learn from him. I guarantee this guy's never late. Next guy. We got Trev bot in. Look at this fucking guy. What's up, buddy?
What's happening, dog? How you doing, player?
I'm chilling, bro. I'm having a good time. It's a beautiful stream.
What I'm talking about.
Forward to the members after this, bro.
Straight up, I'm just glad we have a fucking good card coming up, bro.
Same.
I was genuinely crashing out over the Apex cards.
I got so sick of it. I'm like, oh, bro, I feel like it's never ending Apex.
Dude, that and then just everything went awry the last card.
Yeah.
I think I went I don't even remember what my record was. It was negative for sure. But it was just I remember y'all were talking about the Bruno Lopes fight just now. I watched him get rocked by the fucking jab. He got rocked by a jab. I was just like, dude, is this happening right now? Is Dustin Jacoby good? Is he still
Dustin Jacoby's decent enough, bro. These other guys is maybe just not good.
Who knows? It's like the top of middleweight is so fire now, but it's like that middle section of it is still like 2021, 2022 middleweight where we were like, what is this division?
We're stuck back, bro. It's like the divisions don't all evolve at the same rate. You look at the lighter weight classes versus still heavyweight, bro, at the back end, it's still a shit show. Middleweight, it's all right. Light heavyweight, it's all right. Welterweight, it's pretty fucking good though. Like welterweight and below is kind of
fire.
Yeah, welterweight's the shit.
Just came out of nowhere. I mean, it's just the new breed took it over. I don't even all the prospects coming out of there, bro. Like you were saying on the stream earlier, Miles or Michael Morales might be a new champ.
Michael Morales.
Yeah, Michael Morales. Dude, I could see that because it's always kind of the people you don't really see doing it who end up doing it, like Drakus.
Nobody really thought he was going to run in. People were fucking doubting him after the Brad Tavares fight and shit.
I kind of was too. I was like, this guy just fights like a fucking dumbass.
You know what? That shit works, bro. That shit works. It doesn't make sense, but it works.
It makes sense because it's middleweight. It's like you tried to do that shit at flyweight. Like
you'd be 0-10, bro.
Like Trevor Peak or something.
Bro, make Trevor Peak look like a slick boxer. You know what I'm saying?
No, straight up, dog. Like, I have a lethal parlay I wanted to drop, though. I said it in the chat earlier, and I placed it, and I just have crazy faith in this. It's only 3 legs. They're all by submission, but I feel like this definitely hits. Serghei Spivac submission, Vicente Luque submission, Patchy mix submission. Bro, Vicente Luque Darce choke? Are you kidding me? That's so live.
Maybe, bro. You're a savage for going for it. Maybe.
It's
I
plus
respect
700, so it's a good straight bet anyway.
Plus how much?
700.
So in the parlay, what are we looking at?
It's plus 10,780. That's what I'm saying. I'm like, it's such a good lottery.
You taking a week off work if you fucking hit that parlay?
Oh, I'm quitting. Like, fuck this shit.
You're good shit, bro. Holy fuck. Hey, I hope that it happens for you, bro. I'll take an L on the Holland fight. I got the other 2 picks. I'll take the loss just for you to fucking get that prop to hit in the parlay to come through.
That.
Let's
Dude,
go.
it's Vicente Luque is one of those dudes with me though, where I can never get it right. So I will say that. Where it's like, I remember I went so heavy on Themba, I just bought the hype. It was funny. Me and my brother were waiting at the bar to get in to watch for the pay-per-view, and I'm watching like through the glass, and I just see Themba get KO'd. And I start freaking out like in a line of people. I was like, "Oh fuck, no!"
You thought Themba was it, bro? Damn.
No, oh dude, I was Vicente, man. It was that, and then I remember I had him when he was fighting Joaquin Buckley. And he got KO'd. I was just like, how do you lose to Joaquin? But I mean, it's not a bad loss now seeing what he's
now,
doing.
fuck. At the time, but now, shit, that age like fine wine. Yeah.
I mean, Joaquin low-key one of the dudes. It's like you could see him beating like some of the prospects up there now. Like,
yeah.
Who knows? Like, shit, imagine we have like a Morales Buckley title fight in the future. That'd be fucking nuts.
That'd be crazy. That'd be a crazy fight, even if they just booked it at some point in the future. I'm definitely down to see the matchup. I'm excited, man. You got anything else for me, big dog?
Shit, I think that's it, dog. I was really just hyped about that part.
I'm glad you're here. Listen, I appreciate you coming in, man. I ain't trying to rush you, bro.
Hey, no, I appreciate you having us, dog. Let some of these other members in. You know I'll catch you later.
Hey, see you later, bro.
I appreciate
Shout out to
it,
Trev
dog.
Bob. Always good vibes, man. Up next, we got. I think he's the craziest motherfucker in the game, bro. This is our fucking wild man.
Yeah,
Listen,
bro.
If you were born 20 years ago, I think you would have been on Jackass, bro. You be doing
What's good, AJ? Yeah, bro. I used to do that shit when I was a kid, bro. Jackass for kids. Shout out, bro. Bro. Yeah, dude. This card's hype, bro. I think MMA is definitely heating up, dude. Fucking thanks for having me on, AJ, and shit like that, bro. And fucking shout out to the chat, bro, first and foremost. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the good vibes from Cody and fucking Trevbot, dude. Let's get Dad in here, bro. I'm down for a 3-way stream, bro, or whatever the fuck, dude. If not, bro, it's all good.
You want to talk to Max?
Yeah, bro. Get him in here, bro. Get that motherfucker in here. That good vibe.
Max, you got called upon, man.
What's good, yo? Fuck yeah. Fuck, bro. Yeah, bro. Yeah, dude. Dad's got some takes, bro. And yeah, dude. I want to see if he agrees with me this card, bro. I think this is a fucking parlay card, bro, for sure, dude. And I think Spivac's a steal, bro, at his odds. I do want to throw that in there, dude. Because what, he's minus 140, bro? Like, that dude's high level as fuck, bro. He's a contender, bro. I had him against Gon, which is a fucking terrible pick, but I mean, he's got the IQ, bro. He can stand, bro. Like, his ground game's fucking his ground game's like world class, bro. So
yeah,
that's a steal.
Getting it done.
Yeah, bro.
Max is when he's doing this, you know Max is onto something when he's fucking rubbing his hands together. He's got some crazy shit coming.
That dude's cooking up a parlay, bro. I'm so broke as fuck, but I am free. I do have my freedom, dude. So shout out, dude. I'm
you got brass knuckles on right now?
Yeah, bro. These aren't the actual ones. I had to ditch those because some cops were rolling up on me one night, dude, when I had them on me, and I got all paranoid. But these are dope, dude. These ones are silver and shit. And then I ditched some other ones at school because I had to run from some cop. Dude, I'm good though, bro. I'm free, bro. I'm a free man, dude. And working, still getting my record clear and shit, bro. But that's besides the point. Fucking shout out Chad, dude. Yeah, dude. I think as far as I think Pena is live, bro. As far as dogs go, this card, bro. But I definitely think it's a fucking parlay card, bro. Like, I think Murav's gonna win, dude. I hate to be a buzzkill, but I want to.
That's kind of where I'm coming.
Wait, what does Max got? What does he got for me? What did he say?
I feel like, yeah, I'm sorry, AJ. Like, Marab's coming in and he's dominating, man. What are
He's gonna get it done, bro.
Everything that people keep saying about why Sugar's gonna win has to do with him not smoking weed.
Yeah, dude.
In the peen. It's like, what the fuck are we talking about? He hasn't done shit in 10 months. He's about to get demolished by the machine.
There's just levels, bro.
I can't wait to be right.
Bro, when you get locked in that cage, bro, I can just tell, bro, at the pressers and shit, bro. Like, Sean does not like getting in there and like fighting like that, bro. Like certain dudes like that are high level do, bro. He likes going in there and fucking dudes up that aren't as good as him and shit. He's an athletic dude, bro. He likes to strike and shit like that. Like he likes to put on a show, bro. But when it comes to like getting down, bro, like in the cage, high level, bro, and really like scrambling and going to fucking war, I think he's just off, bro. Like he just doesn't have it, bro. I think he's better off just smoking weed, bro, and like having fun going for that knockout, bro. If he gets ragged, then he gets ragged. But I think he's gonna get mollywopped. I think he's just gonna get I think it's gonna be bad, bro. I think he might get finished or something, dude. I don't know.
That's actually a pretty badass take. That's pretty based. Like I respect that take. That's wild.
I'm a fan of
we're gonna
dude,
find
bro.
out. That's a good take. No, I mean I respect that take because I know what you mean. Like, does he not have more fun beating up Chris Moutinho than he would fighting Piotr Yan in a rematch? I get it.
Yeah, like I loved watching him beat up Cheeto, but like this ain't Cheeto, bro.
I get it. No, I get it, man. You guys are onto something. I want Max to drop any parlays you got from me, or is it just Marab in the main? What do you think?
I feel like if I was gonna go a parlay, a little chalky locky, it'd probably be like Spivac and Van.
That's pretty good.
What about Patchy, bro?
Patchy,
this is
you gotta throw Patchy in there.
Like, you're not gonna like me.
Oh shit!
Fucking Bautista, mops
He's
this
live,
dude, bro. I don't know. Fucking Bellator tick status. Fucking bums. I don't know, man.
Dude, I like the take, bro.
You guys need to start your own podcast. You guys are fucking making a show.
I need to get my record clear, bro. I'm trying to get a degree and shit, bro. Dad, I don't know what you got going on, bro, but
respect.
Fuck,
man,
bro.
I won't lie. Degree is all great, but you gotta get to the paper first, man.
Yeah, Max is not fucking around, man.
Cause I got a degree, but they don't do shit.
What degree you got, Max?
Marketing.
But, okay, that's good. I went advertising and public relations.
Construction is getting the paper though.
Okay, that's interesting, man.
I'm trying to get into porn. Shout out, chat. Just throw that in there.
This guy's great. This guy's nuts. He wants to fight death sentence, and like I want to set it up.
I'll knock death sentence. I want to get in a fight, bro. Period, bro. Get me on Street Beefs, bro. Get me something that'll boost my IG fucking cloud up.
I'll be honest. I feel like you could definitely pop off there. Like that could be your shit. You could.
I can scrap, bro. I can scrap, bro. Give me an Adderall, bro. Give me some sildenafil, dude. I don't give a fuck, bro. Tell me I'm gonna get some followers or some pussy after the fight, bro. I'll go off, bro.
AJ, you asked me for this shit a couple weeks back. I got it ready to go.
What is that right there?
It's a shotgun, baby.
It's ginger ale, man.
Hell no.
It's ginger ale on stream that he's got. Yeah, man. See how fast you drink that ginger ale. He's a ginger ale man. You know what that is? That's fucking Canada's finest, bro. That's some fucking Canada Dry. Look at that. Look at that animal.
Savage, bro. Vibes, dog.
Max is a savage, bro.
Whatnot, dude.
Shout out, man. Shout out. Yeah, cover that name on there, man. It's not a buzzsaw. Don't show it. Ain't no buzz. That's a Schweppes. Bro.
Hey, it's some like random ass Michigan brewery. You're good, bro. They got 5 customers.
Listen, you're one of the big 5 flexing them, bro. Shout out. How you feeling though, bro? Now you feel like a certified G. You just did a savage chug, man.
I mean, you asked me the other day.
I know. You lived up to it. Let's go. Any other final thoughts from either one of you savages? We got one more.
Bro, beautiful fucking stream, bro. Beautiful chat and whatnot, bro. I just want to say thank you.
Thanks for the stream. Also, I'm looking forward to Joshua Van's fight probably the most. I feel like he's gonna like piece this dude up, fucking Bruno Silva.
The card's gonna bang, dude.
Let's go.
It's gonna slap.
Let's go. I'm excited, man. You guys are savages. Thank you guys for being here. I got one more guest I'm gonna bring in, and I'll see you guys for members.
Deuces, brothers.
Peace. All right. Shout out. We got one more. We got the savage at the end, Stormy Normie, bro. Sorry you had to wait so long, man. They asked to come on. I felt like, yo, they didn't ask for Stormy. I felt bad leaving you out, but I said, you know what? I'll bring him on one-on-one. I know he wants to, he wants to talk. He's got some takes for me, bro.
All good, man. Thanks for having me on the show as always.
Of course.
Let's go, man. I have a good feeling we're going to be millionaires for this pay-per-view.
Okay. What are we thinking?
Let's go. Okay, I have a special 2-leg parlay for y'all. All right. Leg number 1, I'm going with the over 1.5 for the Holland fight. I think both him and Luque are tough, experienced to survive to the over 1.5 point. And leg number 2, I'm going with Joe Pyfer, y'all. He's younger, he's faster, and he's just going to fuck up old man Gastelum, all right? He's going to send him to retirement. He's fat. It's over.
It's over. I like it, man. Yeah. Listen, you're dropping the thunder straight out. I won't lie to you, Stormy. I don't think your mic's plugged in. I think I'm hearing you from your computer. I hear you, though, but it doesn't sound like your usual flow. Maybe I'm wrong, though. I just wanted to give you the chance. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The MMA experts changed MMA bros. It's a bro-tastic vibe tonight.
Shit. Hopefully that didn't sound like shit.
There he's back. There, that's a big difference. I knew it, bro. I knew it. I said it don't sound like his mic from last fucking few times.
It's all good.
You want to go again? We can go again if you want. You can drop it again with the better sound if you want.
Sure. Let's do it. Okay, right. Yeah, because that probably sound like shit. Okay, y'all. We'll start from the top, all right? So for leg number 1, we'll go with the over 1.5 for the Holland fight, all right? I think him and Luque are both experienced. They've been in the UFC for a long time. They should survive to the 7-minute and 30-minute part or second part. Okay. Leg number 2.
2 never hits the same. I understand.
It's going to be Joe Pyfer. Okay. It's going to be Joe Pyfer. He's going to be younger, faster, and he's going to send Gastelum to retirement. It's over for him. It's over.
Shit.
Yeah.
Stormy Normie, bro. You're a nice guy, but you're an executioner tonight. You ready to chop off some fucking heads over here, my guy?
Shit. Just the mic didn't work this time. All good.
Listen, it sounded fine. I just, I was like, hey, I'll give him a second go. The people said they heard you fine in chat.
Oh, okay. Appreciate it, guys.
Of course, bro. What else you got for me? Anything, Stormy Normie?
So for underdogs, I really like, funny enough, Luque. I think Holland, just seeing him in the press conference and just in the interviews, he's just, I don't know. I don't think he's focused in this fight, y'all. And I think he's just gonna go in there and then get caught lacking. Then he's gonna get subbed or something.
So you think he's gonna get the finish off on Kevin Holland, and you're gonna say inside distance is your possibility? Now I gotta ask you this, and this is just a genuine question, man. I ain't trying to make you think too hard, but what do you think about the former brain bleed for the side of Luque? What do you think about the damage he's taken? What happens if he gets caught? That's the worry, right? I'm not saying you're crazy for picking him. I've said it. I think that he is very viable as an underdog. But what do you think about like the the damage that he's taken? And seems like he don't respond to punches like he used to, like at least in that fight against Buckley.
Yeah, that's the fair point. That's the biggest thing, right? So my biggest thing was his last fight. All right. I wanted to fade him. I thought the same thing, right? But he just freaking came out and just knocked that guy. I thought he knocked him out pretty much and then subbed him. And then, it was over for Themba. And
Themba's fucking cooked after that.
Yeah,
he's never coming back the same.
I know, like, that guy, Themba, he's not good and all that. But
it's true. Listen, he's not high level. He's not awful, but I think you're completely right.
It's just like, wow, Luque did that to him, yo.
Yeah,
and
fair.
Yeah, that was someone that was taking him serious too. So
that's fair. Okay, I respect the take, man. Let's go. You going for a savage? I respect you dropping some savage calls, Stormy Normie. All right, you're the final guest, bro. At least you finished with a big fucking bang, bro. You gave us a dog. You gave us a good parlay. I'm excited to see what happens, bro.
Awesome. I appreciate everyone. It's always fun talking to y'all in the chat. AJ, appreciate you getting back to me whenever you can, letting me be on the live.
I love having you, bro. You bring great energy, man. The crew is fucking savage. That to be honest, is usually a revolving door of pretty much the same crew that comes on. But you guys are fucking well liked and appreciated from me, man.
Awesome. Sweet. Thanks, guys. Appreciate everything. Have a good night. Bye-bye.
Peace out to Stormy Normie coming in with the thunder real quick, dropping some savage calls for the people. I am going to close out the main event poll. I let that shit run throughout that whole section because I wanted to, you know, let it do its thing. I wanted to see what the people were thinking. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to see. And O'Malley leads the way at 56% with the people's poll as well. If you want to become a member of the channel, this link that I'm going to drop in chat is the way you become a member. If you are a member, or if you want to become a member, you have a chance also to watch me live again because I am doing a members only live stream. We're talking UFC 316. Really, we're talking whatever the fuck we feel like talking. So to be honest with you, man, we're talking everything. We're talking it all, you know. What I'm going to do is I'm going to drop you the link to become a member, and I'm also going to drop the stream link as well. So you guys can, you know, if you're already a member, you join. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Where's my member stream link, bro? Where's my member stream link, bro? Bam. All right. If you want to become a member, it's the first link. If you want to just join the member stream, you're already a member. It's the second link. Shout out to TrevBot for the final dono of the stream. Thank you for $1.99, you savage. W stream, like and sub, you fucks. Hey, W to you, bro. Shout out to you, dog. Hey, thank you, Hollow Heretic. You became a member today. Thank you for 3 months of membership. I'm glad to have you. My guy, shout out to Hollow. Listen, guys, I'm going live on members momentarily. I just got to do timestamps real quick. I love you all. Thank you guys for the support. Hope you guys enjoyed this late night live for this big pay-per-view. Make sure you guys smash the like button on your way out. And real quick, we got to check. Did we hit the goal? Ba-na. No, bro. We didn't gain 2 new subs. That's kind of disappointing. We hit 48,118. I'm shocked. I'm shocked. I thought we definitely pulled through. All right. Well, it is what it is. If you're not a member and you want to watch a video of mine, I have a new series. Well, it's actually a revitalized series that I brought back earlier today. It's a worst case scenario, UFC 316. I'll be honest, those are like fun cult videos. And if you're a cult fan of the vibes of the channel and you're not joining members, maybe you're not a member, or maybe you don't want to join it, click that link there to check out the latest video. I'm signing off. I'll see you guys in a little bit for members. Make sure you click that link and come on through. Peace, everybody.